Alright, hello and welcome everyone to Greenwood Adventures. Today we're gonna start our litter collecting from the arena towards the Northbrook Street, because I just finished my work and now I will be able to do some litter collecting. Of course, today's goal is gonna be the Summerfield Park. Hopefully we'll get it finished, but since there's so much litter in the near here, so I'm just going to pick up whatever, just small bits here and there, and we're just gonna move on towards the park. So today it is a bit windy, but hopefully, but the sun is out, and I was a bit scared today because it was raining all morning, and fortunately for us the sun came out just in time, and the sky is blue, which is quite rare for this country, and it is quite cold today. Alright, so let's just begin. There's lots of litter in this little green area. Quite disgusting that people are like that. Let's see. Now at least we know the source of these papers. Someone just left a bag filled with these paper bits, so now it's just all over the place. So we're just gonna clean it up, because I doubt that the console people are gonna do anything about this spot. Just gonna quickly clean it up, get all the bits from the bushes. And we're gonna move along the canal. And the first bottle, of course, in the bushes, and then bunch of bits everywhere. And now it's fairly clean, so let's just move on. Okay, there's more stuff, a bunch of bits in the, I saw another one, but I can't spot it anymore. Oh well, we'll get it next time hopefully. So let's just move on. So we're gonna move along the canal towards the Northbrook Street, which is where I'm going to exit from this canal, and just walk along and just pick up a bunch of bits and pieces from hidden spots, just like these behind the bushes. Sometimes you might find something. So yeah, there you go. Someone just cut myself with the bushes. So someone just lost their red Nike cap, and I really just cut myself on the thumb with the bush. Okay, bunch of bits as well. Keep it clean. Very hard to reach things, unfortunately, in here. So we're just gonna move out now. Hopefully we won't gonna cut anything. Right. So we got some bits from the hidden spots that most people tend to not look into, unfortunately, and I just spotted a small plastic bit. We're gonna collect everything. Okay, bunch of bits here and there. So thankfully nothing much going on in this area because the wind has been blowing everything away from this area, but if we're gonna clock in something, then we're gonna pick it up, obviously. Surprisingly, this area is fairly clean. I did spot some litter in the morning. I did collect them with the green bag, small bin bags. So probably most of the stuff from this area is gonna be gone now. So not much content, but at least it's good to see that this area is somewhat clean. Well, spoke too soon. There's just bits everywhere. Let's see. Yep. It is quite windy today. But hopefully in the park it's not gonna be as windy. Ah, look at this. Look at that. We got human fertilizer dropped in, some jewelry, and bottles. And there's some more bits of plastic deep down there. There's another piece of jewelry. Incredible loot, incredible loot. Let's see. I'll just keep these for now. Maybe we'll find a way to salvage it. And then there's lots of bits here in the very bushes that I can't really reach properly. So, but I'll try my best. See if I can get it from below. So it's hard to get an angle on it. I'm gonna have to get my hand in there. So a beer bottle. You see, as soon as the autumn hits, all the nastiness gets revealed. Okay, there we go. And there's more bottles deep down there, but the branches are blocking the way, so I can't really, I won't be able to grab it. And let's check over here if there's any special gifts left over here. Only some zip ties, and from the condensation my nose is running badly, but damn. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. It is rather annoyingly windy today, but I think this area shouldn't be as windy, and there's a lot of patches of leaves, so hopefully it will have some loot in here. I mean, realistically speaking, I should hope not to find anything. That's the whole idea, hopefully not to find anything, but unfortunately we will find something. bunch of ropes. No idea why it's tied here, but we'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. Just like that. Ooh, and a strong scent of weed just blew in my face. That's not cool. And just a bunch of bits of candy. So far so good, honestly. But I'll assume that the wind just blown everything away from here, because there's just a trail of leaves by this side. But I'm surprised that there's nothing much in the canal. Maybe there is someone else without me who does the canal cleaning and collects the litter, which is hopefully that's the case. But of course we're gonna find some loose bits here and there. I just dropped it. A Leon. Okay. A bottle cap. There we go. Every bit counts. I'm also checking the bushes, the greens over here, because since the cold seasons are coming, we're gonna look at these beauties swimming here. Didn't expect to find these birds in this canal, but as you can see, these boys are swimming in the place where there's filled with needles, unfortunately. Yeah. So far thankfully in this at least area it's pretty clean. I think it's just the area going from BCU towards the arena. It's that area that is mostly infected with all that disgusting stuff. So let's just move on, because we have a park to cover, and I already have almost like a, let's just say 40% filled bag. So yeah, after all, it is not perfectly clean, this area, and there's still bits here and there. Still bits here and there. Oh, there you go. Alright. Some bunch of bits here in the bushes. Oh, it just got hooked by the metallic magnet. And there's a poo bag tossed away by some dog owner. Dog owners are cringe, question mark. And there's just a bunch of bits of plastic again, and planks from somewhere. And as you can see, this litter picker is quite capable of holding it. Okay, can't pull it out, so we're gonna toss it away here for the time being. And let's see, any more? Yeah, just a bunch of bottle caps and some small bits, and we're gonna get rid of all of it. Okay, so this place is filled with bottle caps. Lots of bottle caps today. Okay, this is where it seems to be started, this area. There are just a bunch of crisp packets dropped in the water. But also I'm checking if the left side of these bushes have anything, and I clocked in some kind of a, there we go, a well hidden loot of cans and someone's shirt and another bottle cap. What is today? Is a very cappy day. Very cappy. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of the clove. Good. And there's more bits in the canal. Come on. There we go. Bunch of small bits that are difficult to get rid of. Yeah, lots of plastic bits today, but it still shows that how dirty these canals are, and at least now it will be a little bit less dirty. There's a bunch of see-through plastics that probably people that clean the canal can't see properly, but not me. Unfortunately, I am cursed to see a lot more. Alright, let's see, there's more bits. I have to move slower so I could clock them in properly. But yeah, it's just a bunch of small ripped bits. Shredded pieces of plastic, which is not cool. Not cool indeed. The surface of the canal seems to be very musky, and I think it's from the spilled oil from the boats. Cigarette butts as well next to the canal. Disgusting. Can continue with the litter. Small bits here and there. Ah, there we go. Someone's lunch. Pathetic. We're nearing the Northbrook Street. I had to memorize that street name, but I probably will forget it soon anyways, because my name memory is absolute garbage. We clocked in some litter right over here. Some fireworks, leftovers of the fireworks, and there's a balloon piece, and nothing more. Good. Yeah, candy, some candy wraps or whatever that was. Some bits of paper. There's another lollipop wrap. A bunch of bits of plastic. Nothing too exciting, it seems, from this canal area, but at least it's still okay. So there's just a bunch of small bits, but at least there's nothing of like serious matter like crack needles, and I still can't believe that my current record for the crack needles is 16, which is beyond crazy and pathetic. Oh, okay, so we have a garden over here, and someone very naughty tossed a whole can in here. Not cool indeed. So we're gonna get rid of this. There's bits of plastic here and there. Schnauzer blowers. Some cigarette packs as well. Okay. Cigarette packet with a lighter inside. Huge loot. Okay. Gonna carefully walk around the plants. Don't want to kill any of them plants. That was a weird horn. Yeah, seems like people chose to live a disgusting life in here. Okay, this garden is now clean. So now we're just gonna carefully walk through because I can't go to the right anymore. There's a rope over here. I'm gonna get rid of it. Seems like the construction workers that did this area didn't clean up fully. Okay, don't want to step on the plants. Okay, there's the exit. There we go. There's an exit, and now we can check the canal again. There we go. Some wrappers. People just, well, it smells like the wind. But yeah, it's still disappointing to find all that in the canal. So we approached our first bin. So I'm not gonna leave my bag over here because I still have to move on a little bit. We're almost done with this part. But yeah, I think it's the wind that kind of removed the amount of content from here that I could have potentially catched and blown away towards the BCU area instead. So probably upcoming Tuesday I will gather more from there then. Because I think that's where most of the litter gonna end up anyways. And obviously it's not gonna leave the canals. Obviously. Okay, so there's nothing going on so far over here. Yep, looks fairly clean. Even the center of the canal doesn't seem to have too much litter. I'm gonna pull out these sticks, toss it onto the grass, and there's not much. Who does that? Let's see, I can step over here, and I reached this wrapper, which is good. And we're almost done. So right before I'm gonna get up, I want to show you something that I unfortunately discovered. Okay, so we have some loot over here. There's one more item over here, Finder. So yeah, children are the reason of litter, and lots of bottle caps today. Alright, so we're reaching the area that I want to show you because of how disgusting it is. Oh, there's one more bottle cap. Lots of bottle caps today. And it's good because we're gonna get rid of most of them. Then there's candy wraps, and someone just brought me a bag. Collect pretty sure there was some litter right over here. Yep. Okay. So those thorn bushes are a bit annoying. So, yeah. Okay. So this is the spot that I wanted to show you. Let me just check if the camera works. Yeah. So this slope over here is extremely dirty because people, if you look at the top, I don't know if you can see it, there's a bunch of garbage at the very top because people love to toss things over the fence, and yeah, there's just a load of litter. People are really disgusting. So someday we're gonna come here and clean it up. Someday, but first but obviously, damn, come on. There we go. As you can see, this whole slope has so much litter in here, and the worst part is half of it is buried beneath the leaves. But one day, when I'll finish the Summerfield Park, I will come here then next and focus on this part. So if things obviously gonna go well today, I will go straight to the Summerfield Park and finish what I've started. And there's a bunch of litter on the ground, bunch of litter. No idea what this is. Some kind of a flashlight toolbox. First aid. Wow, so much for aid. Okay, so the bag is complete. So we got one bag from the whole canal walk from the arena towards this street. And as you can see, all these bags, this bag is mine as well, and I left this one as well, as you can tell by the green bag inside here. So it seems like the console boys did not collect this spot yet, but as you can see, there's lots of evidence of my doing. Lots of evidence. And if you look up here, let me just collect these bits. So all this area as well behind this bush is littered to the teeth. So this slope over here is, yeah, really disgusting, and I'll show you why exactly it is like that. So if we just climb over here, oh, this spot smells nice. So we're just gonna get here. Let me just collect litter on the way as well. So this spot is littered as well. Seems like the litter is endless in here, but as you can see now, so this is the same slope right over here. This is the same slope, and let me check if I can see it. So there's litter over here, and bunch of litter cans over there, and as you can see, this whole area is just a slope, and that's where the street is. And sometimes the wind blows, these fences don't catch anything, and everything goes into the canal, or in some cases people throw all the litter over the fence over here. So literally bags are placed on the fence over there. Alright, so now we're going to head towards the Summerfield Park and check out if the litter situation is still the same or not. Obviously we're gonna try and finish it off. This concludes the canal walk. So now we're gonna switch off and go to the Summerfield Park.